Welcome to Carrow Road. David Freezer here under the snood, which I guess I'm going to have to take off despite how cold it is here at Carrow Road. And unfortunately, it's not finished well for the Norwich City under-18s tonight in the FA Youth Cup quarter-finals. They were playing Birmingham and they've lost 3-1, which means they miss out on a semi-final against Chelsea, who won 6-0 at Fulham tonight, despite being 0-0 at half-time at Craven Cottage. If you're thinking it looks a bit bright behind me, then that is because of the snow. It really came down the last 10 minutes of the game, to the point where if it had snowed like that earlier in the game and Birmingham weren't 3-0 up as they were at the time, it could well have been in doubt, could well have been abandoned for the night and had to be replayed at a later date. But the referee did see it out and Birmingham leave with a 3-1 win, and it was a story of what could have been really for Norwich. They missed some big chances in the first half and were pretty disappointed to go in 0-0. First of them was Atlee Barkerson in the 17th minute. He got his head on an Alan Fleming cross on from the right and looped his header over the bar when he really should have been testing the goalkeeper, and agonising really to see that one go over the top. 4 minutes later, Fergal Hale-Brown in the Norwich goal made a good save from Ben McLean. He went clean through and Hale-Brown managed to deflect it. Aaron Akuma completed the clearance. But in the 24th minute, Anthony Spirou really should have put Norwich 1-0 up. Again, it was Alan Fleming causing problems on the right. He crossed and Spirou volleyed wide from about the penalty spot, really, about a yard wide of the left post. Really should have buried that, to be honest. And 0-0 at half-time. It felt like Norwich were probably on top, probably would kick on and win it from there. I'll just pull my hat up a little bit so you can actually see my face properly. I'm expecting the floodlights to go off any minute, so I'll quickly whip you through the rest of the game. Pretty simple, really. Birmingham took the lead 5 minutes into the second half. Timmy Odesina followed their striker Josh Clark out from his box, left a gap behind him. Tom Anderson filled it and fired low into the bottom right corner. Hale-Brown, not much chance, completely exposed for that one. City were a bit shell-shocked. 3 minutes later, or less than 3 minutes later, it was Clark again. Now this time he turned City's other centre-back, Aaron Akuma, turned him and fired at the near post, and it beat Hale-Brown. Keeper will probably be a bit disappointed with that, but it was a powerful shot, and to be frank, City looked like rabbits in the headlights at that point. All of a sudden their Youth Cup dream was sort of falling apart in front of them. And they completed it in the 80th minute. Counter finished with Josh Andrews finding loads of space on the edge of the Norwich box as Norwich have been pushing bodies forward, and he absolutely thumped a really good shot, to be fair, into top right corner. No chance for Hale-Brown, and they really celebrated. They were absolutely chuffed. They're a Category 2 academy, so knocking out a Category 1 academy. Norwich had beaten Barnsley, Derby and Newcastle to get to this point, so they were well chuffed, and they were celebrating on the pitch to really sort of milk the moment, maybe a little bit too much. As I say, the snow, as you can see behind me, really came down in that last 10 minutes. Anthony Spirou did score. Couldn't really see much of it, to be honest, but he sort of slotted home at the back post. Visibility really quite low at that point. They were already playing with a yellow ball, so that wasn't really a problem. I guess it was probably better at pitch level for the players, but it was snowing very heavily at that point. My phone tells me it's been -3 degrees here during the game, so yeah, it's been if my hand's a bit shaky for the camera, you'll have to excuse me on this occasion. But yeah, that was too little too late, and then it's filtered through that Chelsea have beaten Fulham. So it's not to be a second FA Youth Cup semi-final in the space of 6 seasons. This group of under-18s won't be able to replicate that 2013 success, and you could see the disappointment on their faces at the end of the game. I guess they'll just have to focus on league form now. Quite a few of these boys are being pushed through to the under-23s squad already, the likes of Max Aarons, Anthony Spirou, Adam Ida, who are sort of the danger men up top. Bilal Kamal has played some 23s football as well. So about 1,500 people braved the cold here tonight, but Unfortunately, it's been in a losing cause. FA Youth Cup is done for another season. I'm going to go and warm up as the floodlights go off to finish Norwich City under 18s 1, Birmingham City under 18s 3.